Hello, welcome to the Horizon Lunar Colony in Overwatch, the former home of Winston, where he grew up and was experimented on before he escaped and went to Earth. Lunar Colony is obviously on the moon and is the new map in Overwatch. So you'll be exploring this at the same time as me because this map has only really just come out on the test server of Overwatch. I have looked up a bunch of information for this map though, so I hope to bring a bit more information than the big channels have, who just rush through this crap and try to bring it up as soon as possible. So there's a few things I want to see with this, which I want to see in every single tour video I kind of do, or every first person shooter. A lot of it's just logic based, where I want to know what they are fighting over, how all the heroes or the characters got there. They're on the freaking moon. I want to find some kind of toilet, because surely the moon has a toilet. They can't just poo into space and make it flow away. Can they? And I want to find some birds won't be on this map. But I want something to help make the place feel larger than it is, to give it a sense of scale, and I think I've found it. Look at this ugly blue planet. Just kidding. Is there a more beautiful planet than Earth? At the moment, no, but if we keep it up, there will be a lot less green on our Earth. So because Overwatch is set in the future, I guess there's a few optimists working at Blizzard who worked on this. Whatever, so this is one of the teams. This is Spawn. Can I actually leave here? I hope. So we got to find some Easter eggs. Hopefully we find something. This is just where the team spawns. Usually there's something to break in the spawn or wreck or whatever. Actually, okay, this is the main doorway, I guess, which everyone will go down to. And this is the side door. I have heard that this map is very vertical compared to the others. Well, I hope that brings to, well, a lot more Widowmakers, maybe some more Hanzos, unfortunately, and probably more flankers. So a very flanker-focused map. I think McCree and Reaper could do very well here, getting behind the enemy and using their ultimates on them, jumping down from the top or just standing at the top using High Noon or whatever. The crane is moving. Can I actually do something to it? Can I jump on it? I can. It won't really be a good spot to stand though. I guess if you're Widowmaker or something, maybe you could just go down there, maybe come up here. Or maybe Hanzo can climb this. Hang on. Oh, that would be a big climb. I don't know. But there's up here. I guess I'll look down here first. Let's go to the lab. So I don't know what area I'm in at the moment. It looks like a loading bay or something. Oh, this is a rover. This might explain how they got here. They must have landed a ship out there somewhere, used a rover, and just drove in here. So this place can completely be locked down, I guess, like airlocks and everything around there. And here's a computer lab, big health pack over there, better view of the planet. Is that rotating? It isn't. That's good though. I like seeing that. I like seeing a different side of the Earth compared to the bloody American-centric view all the time. Can't see Australia still, but you know, Australia kind of ignores it. It's on the other side. Whatever. Get to see a bit of Africa, a bit of South America. Also, look at the circle in Africa right now. There's going to be a few other places like that. I'll show you in the future. Actually, can I actually read any of these books? Can't see them. Some plants. Cool. I can't see anything. Some glasses, safety glasses. Moon Lab, Station 05, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. I'm just looking for something which might pop up. Something which can just kind of help explain the area where we are in. More flowers and plants. Okay, so with King of the Hill maps, or I guess just capture the points really, you have to capture the first point and then the second one gets unlocked. So you can capture the first one and then quickly run to the second one as the attacker. But if you are the attacker, a spawn will pop up further on after you've captured that first point, just so you can keep the action flowing. A lot of flowers around here in the hydroponics. It makes sense, I guess, because you can't obviously grow on the floor. And this hydroponics area with its screen, I think it's fairly dark. What? Whoops! Oh, that's my shield. Okay, this isn't Doom. I can't open doors that way. Another large health pack. Yeah, this area is pretty dark, which I think is interesting because a lot of the areas in Overwatch, they're actually really well lit. So there should be some unique gameplay in here, I'm thinking. I'm just looking at here just to find some other kind of map. I don't really see anything at the moment, I guess, obviously because it's not made. But this is really good storytelling because they show you what's out there. So they show you that there is life out there, but they just aren't going to flesh it out. So they aren't going to flesh out another map there and just show it all for you to see. They kind of just want you to They want your imagination to run wild, and I love it when game developers do that. See, I don't know what they're experimenting on. I think they look kind of flat, actually. Are they flat or 3D? Hard to tell. They look 3D. Hey, I got ultimate. Okay, yeah, let's go up. More computers and kind of, you know, kind of repetitive so far. Okay. Oh, okay, that's an airlock. I'll explore that in a second. Just want to see what's down here first. Oh, this is probably Winston's room. Why would they have this place suddenly open like this, and the other places are boarded up? So maybe there's still angry monkeys in there. Also, were they monkeys? I guess they were. Yeah. Also, it's worth looking out for the vents because there's this thing going around saying that the new hero is going to be some kind of space monkey cat thing, which has been crawling around in the vents on the Lunar Colony. So you might be able to hear that somewhere on the map. I don't know. Well, I can't. Damn. Okay. Some of the toys which Winston probably played with. What's his view like? Could say that there's a lot of space out there. So that's where Winston was, and his owner or his the person who looked after him a lot, his name was Winston. So that's how this character I'm playing as got his name. He must have found his dead owner or something, and he just copied the name. Okay, so this is space. You can see there's a lot floating right now. This probably has. Oh my gosh! It's not. There's no invisible wall. Cool. Now that's a good thing. I expected an invisible wall to be right there, like it's supposed to be glass or something, but we are out in space. You saw the floating. Oh, cool. Hang on. That airlock doesn't work properly. Both doors aren't supposed to open. And can you hear yourself right now? Sure can. But you can't while you're out here. You can kind of hear a muffled sound though. Oh, so you could just be standing out here as McCree or something, high noon, and they'd barely be able to hear it. You can hear some noise, but that might be just myself. I don't know if you can actually hear other players. That graphic looks very similar. You would have seen some, if you played Overwatch before, some boats in the water before. It has that same kind of design. Don't know if that's the same template, because those boats were, it felt like they were in the skybox, but it was kind of interesting they copied that again. And were they... I think these are floating though, just because I'm near them. It's nice though. It's nice to see an actual games company with an FPS like this have a space section with like gravity turned off. That's cool. It's not just a cheat. I don't like the airlock system. That should really, like, one door should close first. That's kind of annoying. This is just a test server though, so it might still be fixed. I have heard that there's going to be some frames issues on one of the maps. That's why my frames is up the top right hand corner, 70 frames per second. That's pretty good. Liking it so far. So I haven't seen any other crazy monkeys, which is why this place was abandoned, or any dead scientists or something. They wouldn't be in this game. But you never know. Oh, that's the enemy team, which I can't get into. I might switch soon. This place has already been trashed, so I have not been here before, I swear. That's kind of nice seeing like always around, you know. Okay, I see what they mean by this place having a lot of vertical ways to attack. Like, look at all the catwalks up here. Like, if you were just walking down here, would you feel safe, or would you feel more safe being up there? It's a bit like the Ilios map, but far more open, I think. A lot of good sites for Widowmaker. Also, that's supposed to be the point there, which I didn't really look at. I got distracted by everything else. There's a lot of toys here. Oh, this is probably where all the monkeys play. That easel mode, so a monkey might have drawn that. Cool, so this is the point. And it's for rock climbing, or I guess you could say bouldering, as they say. Monkeys will probably love it. Does that go outside? Don't know, they could probably climb off it anyway. Can you climb it? No, that's a shame. Wish you could kind of climb it, a bit like Lucio, but just going straight up. There's a ladder right here, and I can't climb it. Ah, that's annoying. It's so sad to see that in the game, especially at a popular choke point like this or a capture point. I mean, I'm sure they would have thought of it, but it's just so sad that you can't climb it. I guess it would have been really hard for the attackers to try and defend this because everyone would just be up in the ceilings, like they're coming out of the freaking ceiling. Would have been cool. It just, I don't know. Chalkboard? Yes, a proper chalkboard out in the map rather than just inside a spawn. You can actually make these spin really fast. Okay, so if I'm defending, I'd probably be at this blackboard just making it spin. Oh, look! It's like one of those vacuum cleaners which moves by itself. This one seems broken though, because it's been up in the moon for so long and it's pretty big, you know. Can I actually break it? I can. Oh, now I feel bad. No! I'm a bad person. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch sides. I'm going to play with some bots so I can attack on this map, and you can get the gist of this whole map, the layout, which flanks are where, because this is probably a lot easier with the attacker's point of view. Okay, now on attack we should be spawning in a different area now, which is locked off, so the door is locked there. Also, so there's this telescope here which is pointed at Earth, or more specifically Spain, because I have seen this kind of thing before. Look at this, you can see it's kind of like an Easter egg. I have to be holding down R for this. And it has 2 potential landing sites, or 3. There's one in Morocco or something, I don't know where that is. But the other 2 are Lisboa in Portugal, the one on the left, and the one on the right is Saragossa in Spain. While there's also a big crater down there. It looks like a crater, but it might be a city. And it's not known what that is. That might be a city for the Omnics or a city for the actual civilians or something. Because Madrid and Barcelona are missing in this, apparently. Maybe all the people on Earth, they just all went to that city and they're much more compact because they can protect themselves better like that. Or maybe Madrid and Barcelona have been... Oops. Maybe they've been destroyed, so now everyone's just living like that. Also, watch point Gibraltar right there, that's the landing zone, so that's where Winston must have gone after he landed. More of these bots. Oh god, wait, what? Okay, that's an interesting way to attack. You drop down instead of run around. Fine. Cool. So I'm just showing you this point of view just so you can kind of orientate yourself to that, like how can you attack next time. It seems like there's a few ways to flank there, so all I have to do is just capture this point. Easy peasy. And push it, see where the next objective is. That's cool that you can jump in there, so these are bots, should be easy enough. I think they're easy bots. Sure, let's kill the Roadhog next. Best thing about Winston is you don't really have to aim, you just have to kind of face them and just hold down left click. And yeah, bots are easy. Stop shielding him, Zaya. Okay, done. Really sucks that you can't climb this as anyone, really. Even if you could just climb it and you go straight back down or something. Just would have been cool, you know. I already said how sad that is, but you can see that there's 3 openings here, so 3 different flanking opportunities. Actually, I guess 4 if you want to jump through the top, like the window up there. Ooh! So this place opens. This must be the attacker's second point. Zhang, Winston, Azarelli, Nevsky, Yoshida, Patel, Onyanga, Flores, Corey. So these are scientists as well. You see Winston's missing. That's because Winston, not the monkey, Winston's protector, scientist or whatever, he used his outfit. Obviously. So a few doors have been opened up here. Before, both those 2 doors were just locked, so they can now spawn a little bit closer now. They have to go through that room, and then there's hydroponics area. If you go up to the right, you can get up to this little balcony up here with a great view. You can jump down or step there as widow, whatever. Just get off my point. Get you too, Anna. I can't find you because I'm apparently... Oh my gosh, okay, the bots aren't that stupid. But before we do that, I kind of want to head back and go around here and just look at this. So there is another way to attack here from each objective. So I'll go back to the main objective. So from that point, there's a few ways to flank. I could go around this way, but that would be kind of silly. There are steps up there, which I'll explore in a second. or I could go around here. The spaceway was around there. It's kind of a... I don't think a lot of fights would be there, but you know, you never know. So from here, I could go up there, and that would give me a good overall view of the final point, right? It will. Look at that. That's a great view. Actually, let's go back. Second option is just walking straight there, which you saw me do. Third option is here. The fourth option is to kind of go around here and flank. There was another option, wasn't there? One with steps. Or does that go somewhere else? Alright, it goes somewhere else. So there's 4 different ways into this point. It seems very open. It seems like a great map for flankers. I'll just quickly get rid of these guys and end the video. So that's Horizon, the Lunar Colony, the new map in Overwatch. It's a pretty good map, very open. A lot of different ways to attack. A lot of flanks, a lot of verticality with it. It's not just a very flat surface and maybe just 1 or 2 parts which can go up a little bit higher. That final point looks like it's going to be really easy to capture for the attacking team, while the first point is going to be much easier for the defensive team to be able to defend it. I don't know, what do you think of it? I like what it brings to Overwatch, which is a bit of a unique map, far more vertical than the others. So this was just a quick tour video. It's not like an MMORPG where the maps are huge and there's heaps of different features. This map is on the Overwatch test server at the moment. It'll probably come out pretty soon, like early, mid-June. Let me know what you think of it. Personally, I really like that Easter egg with a telescope. I wonder what those other cities could mean. I don't think they mean anything. I think it's just Blizzard adding a bit of useless fluff, which they tend to do sometimes. But a lot of people will try and read into that and try to make up their own kind of conspiracies with it. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see more videos like this in future, not just tour videos, but tour videos of first-person shooter maps or multiplayer maps in general, I guess new ones which are coming out, or Overwatch specifically, let me know and I can see you then. Thanks for watching.